Hey YouTubers, Stevie here, back again at Wolf Creek Shooting Lanes. I'm on lane 2 today, and we're here to take our first shots from this monster. G40, a 6-inch barrel and 10mm. Oh, I've been waiting to get this thing for such a long time. First shots, you're going to see the first shots. First 2 magazines are going to be Sig Sauer Elite. The second 2 magazines are going to be Remington UMC. So let's give this a shot. Kind of scared. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, this thing is going to be a lot worse. Alright, has some kick. But actually, you know, that's not too bad. I'm going to take this to see if that was even on the target well. They have this sight jacked way over to one side. I'm not sure if that's right or not. Alright, okay, so as it turns out, you can see it, you know, there's a actually adjustable sight right there. Almost playing the thing in my head. And you can drift it one way or the other. You can even raise it up height-wise. Height seems to be okay. But this needs like to go way over left, which kind of concerns me just a wee bit. That's needs to be coming over, but you know it's dovetailed, so it can be moved over. I'm probably going to be replacing that rear sight with a you know, night sight. So hopefully that's not going to be like way the hell over. But hey, it is what it is. Hey, ooh. That was not expected. Alright. Something to keep in mind, that slide is something to deal with. Alright. Yeah, that's weird. That's not good. Shouldn't do that. When you... Okay, so just don't shove it in there. It works fine. Alright, so I'm going to purposely shoot left of the where I want and see what that does. Alright, at least it's cycling fine. So I'm going to take a look, see where those hit. Okay, so I ended up drifting the slide significantly over to the left side. Hopefully that will get me, I'm going to shoot dead on this time, and I've raised the elevation a bit too. We'll just see how that works. Switching to the Remington, hopefully that won't screw things up. I see I think a bullseye. Let's see it from here. I have to say, you know, the recoil on this is, you know, notable. Of course, obviously, one would expect it to be. But it's actually not anywhere near as bad as my like XDM 4.5 and 45 ACP. I don't know. But this is not bad. I'm sure a shorter barrel would be, jumpier, a lighter gun as well. It'd be interesting to shoot the 29 and see what that's like, because that would be, kind of an interesting concealed gun. But I'm going to take a look at my target, see if my adjustments worked. All right, so that didn't work out at all. I actually ended up farther over, shooting dead center on than when I originally started shooting. So what I've done is I'm going to kind of just reset the center, dovetailed it back into the center, and then centered that adjustable sight, and then we'll see what that does, I guess. I hope switching the ammo didn't change it. I mean, it looked like the groupings were about the same as I was getting before, and that didn't actually make the slide release. That was good. So anyways, we'll see how this works. Damn bugs. The only problem about shooting in the woods, at sunset or sunrise, you're going to get a lot of bugs. Alright, let's see where those ended up. So, what I have done is I've continued to drift it over to the other side, and I don't know, we'll see where that ends up. So far, it's no problems with the actual performance of the gun other than the targeting and aiming. So here we go. I'm going to try again, another 15 rounds, see where these end up. I pulled that one. Let's see where those went. All right. Not quite sure what to make of the. It seemed like it was more on where it's supposed to go, but still a little to the left. That could just me pulling the trigger. Made one more drift adjustment off to the right. So, new paper, new adjustment. Let's see where we're at. Same old ammo, S&B. Bugs are really bugging me. All right, let's see where those went. Well, my groupings on that kind of sucked. Looks like I'm pulling to the left. That's kind of my normal thing anyways. So I'm going to try to shoot on still and see how that works. Because I think, I think it's dialed in. It's just I need to shoot it better. Damn bugs. Okay, so I think the sights are on, but I think it's accurate. I think it's shooting good. So we're going to continue shooting on steel, but I'm going to try some defensive rounds. The first is going to be actually people defense. Then I'm going to try some large dangerous game defense, 20 grain hard cast or 200 grain hard cast, and then 220 grain hard cast, and we'll see how those go. Fun. Okay, so I'm not going to mess with the sighting anymore. I'm going to try some defensive rounds. First up is going to be your standard Hornady, hollow point. I call this the custom auto 180 grain XTP, which I know that's actually been a very popular and wildly successful expanding bullet design. So so I'm going to do 2 rounds of those, or 2 magazines of those. I'm going with just 10 rounds per magazine, just because these premium rounds come in boxes of 20. Obviously doesn't divide into 15 evenly. Here we go, but we are going to go basically 40 rounds right here. Okay, so starting out with the Hornady hollow point XTP 180 grain. Okay, mostly on. They don't kick as much though. These are pretty light. And I should mention my steel is about 25-30 yards down. So this would be about when I'd be starting to shoot at a bear with the bear rounds. Okay, this is the Underwood Hardcast 200 grain. This I know has a kick to it. Oh, yeah. Looks like they're shooting high. Alright, about half of those hit. Breathing in a bunch of lead, that's fun. Alright, so this would be the 220 round. This I think will drop a little more, so I'm going to have to aim up probably a little higher. Not at all. Definitely should see that steel wobble. Alright, yeah, so no problem cycling hollow points or the hard casts. I'm glad I don't have any more of those hard casts to shoot, because that's a hell of a lot of smoke. But that's what you get from hard cast bullets, a lot of smoke. Okay, so we're going to finish this out. I've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 rounds more. Shooting on steel. Yes, big gun. helps when you point at the target. I really hate the traditional Glock, U back sight. I like the dot up front, but I hate the U back sight. I think maybe I'll shoot better when I get just a 3-dot system on this thing. Yep, you saw that? You saw that? I was pulling down on that one. Anticipating the recoil. Definitely not something you're going to get back on target quickly with. But hey, what can you do? But yeah, let us oh man, that's nice and hot still. Alright, last 20 rounds. Full metal jacket, MagTech. Let's go. You just got to be really on. It's kind of like aiming a rifle. If you're not at all steady, you're not at all on target. You see that? I was anticipating the recoil. I'm glad my last 10 shots all hit target. I just love watching that thing wobble around. And I mean, aside from that 308 that guy shot at my target from about 70 yards, I've never seen that thing wobble so much. So, yeehaw! So yeah, in the conclusion, yeah, I'm loving it. No function issues at all, other than the getting it sighted in, which I'm fairly confident now with that last volley of 10 that I've got this. Because I mean, I was holding dead center. I just made sure I didn't anticipate the recoil and jerk down. Made sure that my sight image was squarely in the middle of that U, not slightly up, not slightly down. Because I'm shooting at a steel target, basically 14 by 11 inches at 25, 30 yards. So yeah, probably not missing it by a lot when I do, but still, I mean, that's kind of the grouping range I'm getting is about 10-inch, and I got to improve on that. But I think it's just a matter of getting used to the gun. Even without any back grip on this thing, which is the way I prefer it on all my Glocks, Gen 4s at least. This one still kind of represents a bit of a fairly large gap there, but not prohibitive. I mean, I would like to wrap a little bit more of my fingers around the end there, but that's not bad. I get some Talon grips on this thing and put my usual index points on. because the frames should be about almost the same as my 30S. So, and that's kind of what it feels like. And actually, my 30S kicks more than this thing. So, yeah, I'm loving this thing. Alrighty, thanks for watching. See you next time.